Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. One Piece.
Heyo, Spin Snakeo here with another figure review. This time I have got the S.H Figuarts One Piece Monkey D. Luffy from, like I said, One Piece, the anime. I've not been that knowledgeable in the One Piece series, but I kind of got into it last year, and probably a year before that actually, and I really loved it. A lot more than I thought I was going to. I tried watching it before and I didn't like it, and then I actually gave it a chance, and yeah, really enjoyed it. Mainly because I have this game called Battle Stadium DON, which is basically a Japanese imported game for the... I'm trying to think what console it's on. It's on the PS2. Yeah, PS2. I haven't played it in a couple of years. Where it basically is like a Super Mario's Smash Brothers game, but with characters from Dragon Ball Z, Naruto original, and One Piece. So it's D for Dragon Ball, O One Piece, N for Naruto. That's why it's called DOM. Awesome game. Loved it. Couldn't put it down for years. Me and my mates, we just had so much fun playing it. Kind of made me a bit curious about this guy, so I started watching the anime, and yeah, now I'm really got into it, and loving the story so far. I do only watch dubs, so I'm kind of having to wait for that extra hurry up. Anyway, that's my backstory behind One Piece. So I looked online and I saw this figure going, and I was a bit blown away by it, and I already got the S.H Figuarts Goku Super Saiyan 1, and I love that figure, so I thought I'd give this guy give this guy a go. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Really just loved it. It's such a great figure. I love how the Japanese figures or import figures have just kind of that extra mile which you wish you'd see from like Marvel Legends and maybe DC Universe Classics. But this guy, truly awesome. So let's get into him. He comes with a buttload of accessories, and I have his box. Now, it's been in storage for a couple of years. As I said, I moved around, so unfortunately the box has somewhat squished. But I should be able to show you this. It's kind of got this like map kind of look behind it, like on the pattern going along here, the white kind of creamy kind of colour. It's like a map behind it. And you've got S.H Figuarts One Piece Monkey D. Luffy there, and some Japanese there. His little flag symbol there. The anime logo there. Monkey D. Luffy on the side. A picture of the figure there with some Japanese writing, and his reward. Dead or alive, Monkey D. Luffy for what is that, 300 million? What is? Some pictures of the figure in action, and yeah. Now I'm going to go over his accessories, but while I've got this here, I'm going to point out, you might see it in his hand. Sorry, the camera's gone wavy. That little piece of meat, I don't have that. My niece, she took quite a fancy to that piece of meat for some reason, and has teethed it, so I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, quick look. You've got a window from the top, window from the front, and it slides out on this thing. And here's all his accessories, and they're falling off. And like I said, wow, just so many accessories. That's the thing about these, like I said, these import characters figures. They just go like the whole 9 yards. So, I'm going to go into more detail. You have 2 heads, one with flat hair to put his hat on, one with like roughed up hair. A total of 5 faces. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. We'll go over in more detail. Total of 6 hands, 2 coats, and this extra strong long arm. His little bit of meat, which I said is missing, and his hat. So we'll go over that in just a second. The figure itself is just absolutely awesome. Like I said, the hat is removable, and you kind of have this like bowl haircut for putting it on. You can put different faces on here, on any of these heads, either of these heads. So if you want a hat with like the stretch face. And his trademark hat is actually really nicely sculpted. It's got some great paintwork, nice texture to it, and it looks really good. I'm just blown away by it. The one thing I don't like about his figure is this waistcoat. Sorry, you have to get the hat on at the right angle so it doesn't stay. It's a hard plastic, and it pries apart in 2 pieces. and it likes to pry open when you try and like pose him. If you bend him forward too much, then it kind of sometimes likes to pop open, which is a bit annoying. That's my only real gripe. I wish it was kind of a soft rubber like that one is. Now for the first time ever, actually yesterday, I took his arm off and put on his gigantic one there, and that is pretty cool. But the thing with that one is it's really heavy, like really heavy. So I just don't know where to begin, to be honest. I'm not used to doing this thing. Normally just like a figure, maybe a couple of weapons, that's about it. Let's go over the box of bits. So let's go over his hands. Now there's not like a whole massive amount of detail in these things, but it's what he looks like in the series. He has these two like cupped hands for holding the meat and maybe his hat, which are really quite nice. There's no like fingernails or anything, which is a bit of a letdown, I guess. And then he has these two flat hands for like chopping or clapping or whatever. And then his massive one, which is ridiculously big, and like I said, it's quite heavy. It's like solid. It's a bit of bend to it. I don't want to bend around too much. And a bit of paint and shade there. Big hand has nails. Nice sculpt. And the faces, the many faces of Luffy. There you go. You have this like open mouth one for like, I guess maybe eating the meat, because the meat was missing a chunk. You have this like straight, stern, serious looking face. He pulls that expression quite a lot. You have this kind of cheeky grin. That's one of my favourites, I think it's my favourite. And then you have this like really stretched one. Now, to change the faces, you just take off the front piece of the hair, which just comes off like that. Try and show you just that big peg there, goes in there. Wiggle the faces off. They're really secure. It might be easy to actually take the head off first. These two grooves go in there, and then of course the little peg goes in the hole. So we'll go for the long silly face. Put that on there. Put the hair back on. Wrong way around. Put that on the neck. And then get his hat at the right angle, and then voila. And that's it. And that's how simple it is to change faces up. That is a weird expression. Just look at that. Anyway, moving on. I'm not going to swap around all the faces, obviously. It's like I just showed you, to take the heads off, they just pop straight off. And then they just pop back on. Now they can be a little bit fiddly, because this little hinge here likes to, like, as it's just done, go like that, and then it's quite difficult. So it's kind of hard to get them just right. But once they're on, they're very snug. These things are held together by ball joints. There's the legs, hips hold on by ball joints. Then you've got the waist is a ball joint, the upper torso is a ball joint, the neck's a ball joint, and the head is a ball joint. And I believe the shoulders are in by a ball joint. So they're nice and snug though, they're not loose. Like I said, you can take his coat off. I'd like to show you the articulation while we're here. Let's just put all these back in there quickly. The articulation is, the head is on a hinge, so you can go there to there, but you're also on a bit of a ball, so you get a little bit left to right. You can also rotate that in on the upper ball, so you can look like that. On the upper neck, I meant to say, sorry. And then the neck itself is on a ball in there, so you can go forward and back and side to side with it. So that's really good. The shoulders are on balls in there, so you can go around full 360 degree like that. But then the shoulders themselves are actually on a ball disc, so they can go up to there. And they rotate on this actual disc here, inside the chest. So full 360 degree there. Then you've got biceps rotation, full 360 degree. Then Now you've only got a single cut in the elbow, but it's pretty good, like just over 90 degree. And then you have a so skinny, he's so tiny. Trying to focus. Then you have a ball here, so you can hinge from there to there, but you can rotate at the top of the wrist, and you can also rotate at the bottom of the wrist as well, or the hand. Sorry, I know my camera's going wavy. Camera doesn't like flesh tone. He's got a ball in the under the diaphragm joint there, so great range of motion there. Forward that much, back that much. I kind of wish it would have gone a bit further. Bit of a left and right rotation, but you can rock him all over the place. Same thing in the waist here. So forward, back, side, side, a little bit of rotation. T-cut hips. So, but they're on those. They can. Can't feel they're called. They go up and down. So if you want to like pull the leg down, it will come down. See the difference there? It means you can get the leg higher. Or you can go higher up to hide the joints. They're very stiff on my one. They like to stay at T. But you can do, that's his split. You can probably go further actually. And if I bring his leg down, that's his Spartan. You have an upper thigh rotation, but not a lot. It's quite hindered by the, if I show you. So you see this plastic cup here rotates around, and leg trousers rotate around it. Hoping that's coming over. You've got a double in the knee, so that's pretty good. And then you've got a double ball joint, so you can rotate the top of the ankle, and then you can pivot in the actual foot to get that great ankle pivot which Shonimus likes. And then this is kind of a bit of a gripe, is you have toe articulation, which can go all the way like to there, but the problem is you get this bit of plastic here sticking out, so you can't really put it down flat because it looks weird and it sticks out at any angle, so it kind of makes the whole toe articulation pointless because you just can't use it. Okay, so to swap the hands out, just very simply pull, comes out of this ball, and we will go for the cup. Same as the neck, you have to kind of just line up the ball. Oh god, it doesn't want to go in. But once you're in, it's a nice snug fit. And to change the arm, just pull from the shoulder. Oh, not the camera. Really snug. It's a very, very small peg. So I'm a bit dubious about that. I'm trying to get focus, sorry. Phone does not want to play today. But let's put on his other waistcoat while we've got his one arm off. Be easier. Like I said, this is a softer. It's still quite firm, but it's softer. I'm very scared of actually snapping that tiny little peg because it's very small. There we go. I just did not want to go in. And there we go. Oh, knocking the camera around. You can see he's got a massive arm, but if I take this out, in no way, even if I do it like that, can he hold it his own weight. It's so heavy. It's just so heavy. Now he does come with a display stand, but unfortunately mine has broken. It's very simply this base here, and you could put the peg in here. You could probably even, I think you can pull these out. Yeah, you can pull these out, so I could put it in any one of these holes, and then there was a stick on it, but like I said, mine has broken, so yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Alright, let's put his other arm back on. It's like tiny, tiny little pegs. It's very, maybe not the wisest choice in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I just think this figure is a great figure, and if you love the series, is a great addition to your collection. Also, if you collect S.H Figuarts, awesome figure. I would recommend him to pretty much anyone. I'm not sure what else to really say. It's just such a great figure. I'm just swapping his face back over, and I'm going to put his hat back on. Let's get rid of that long chin face. Funny, yes, but it looks a bit weird. I should do this on camera, sorry. Is that in? Oh, it was in. I was trying to push it further than it could go. This hat's a bit weird. This hat hair. You've had a bed hair, now you got hat hair. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, let's go for some size comparisons on some height. He stands pretty well by himself. He's looking over there for some reason. He stands at just over, well, just under 5.5 inches, top of his hat, which is pretty good. A few size comparisons. Let me just get the S.H Figuarts Goku.
Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer, and his dying words drove countless souls to the seas.
You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered
so
together.
So he stands pretty good in scale with them.
Now you just
Luffy's like only quite a young guy, so that's why he's for me.
Lured men to the grand
like Goku's head height is probably roughly about the same height.
This is the time known as the Great Pirate Era.
These import figures are a bit shorter than the Marvel Legends. Like here's Iron Patriot, who's one of the smallest Marvel Legends I've got. For example, here's Heroic Age Iron Man. And as I did earlier, Power Driver. So as you can see, Monkey D. Luffy's quite a tiny figure. He's very skinny, but feels sturdy. Doesn't feel like he's gonna break anytime soon. Not sure what else I can really say, to be honest. It's a great figure, and I recommend him if you guys like him. I can't remember how much he cost me. I do remember he wasn't cheap, but he wasn't ridiculous either. But you know, if you're a fan of the series and you like what S.H Figuarts do to fit with figures, you would love this guy. I was blown away by him, and I'm just so ecstatic to have him in my collection. He sits on my shelf next to my Goku, and I can't wait to get more. They also do, off the top of my head, Sanji and Nami. Yeah, I saw Nami. But S.H Figuarts I saw yesterday are actually releasing some Naruto Shippuden figures. Cannot wait for them bad boys. I really want to increase my Figure Hearts collection, but you know, it's all about the money, which I just don't have. But hopefully starting a new job soon, which should give me more pennies to show you guys more stuff, which I cannot wait. Anyway guys, that's my review for the S.H Figuarts One Piece Monkey D. Luffy. I hope you guys liked him. Go pick him up. Go pick him up if you see him. Great figure. In fact, a quick hats off to Anthony from Anthony's Customs. I know you quite like your input figures, and I haven't seen a review for him yet. You should get him. I think you'd love him. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Compass left behind, it'll only slow us down. Your heart will be your guide. Raise the sails and take the helm. That legendary place that the end of the map reveals is only legendary until someone proves it real. Through all the trouble times, through the heartache and through the pain, know that I will be there to stand by you, just like I know you'll stand by me. So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that we're looking for. We are